Imagine an alarm blaring inside your head, loud, shattering, but no one else can hear it. It's a fire alarm for a danger that often doesn't even exist. This is what anxiety feels like. It's not simple nervousness. It's not weakness. And today, in the coming minutes, you're not only going to discover the true anatomy of this survival mechanism that has turned against you, but you're going to draw the complete map to reclaim your peace of mind. Today, you will understand for the first time that anxiety is not your enemy, but a misguided ally, and I will reveal the exact protocol to re-educate it. Anxiety is the echo of a distant past, a legacy carved by fire into our DNA by our ancestors. It was the ultimate alert system, a biological survival software designed to save their lives from predators and immediate threats. In the silence of the savannah, an unexpected noise activated in milliseconds a perfect chemical cascade, cortisol and adrenaline flooding the bloodstream, the heart pumping blood to the muscles, the senses hyperacute. It was the perfect dance of fight or flight. But here is the modern paradox. Your primitive brain hasn't updated its software. For your amygdala, your brain's fear center, an email from your boss, a disapproving look from someone, the uncertainty of a debt, or the overload of negative news is the emotional equivalent of that saber-toothed tiger. There's no difference. The response is identical. Your heart accelerates like a war drum. Your breathing becomes shallow and rapid to oxygenate muscles that won't move. Your digestive system paralyzes, creating that knot in your stomach, and your mind enters a state of constant vigilance, scanning a future full of imaginary dangers. It's your body, heroically prepared for a flight that will never happen, trapped in a loop of pure toxic anticipation. Now, let's go deeper. Anxiety is not a single-headed monster. It manifests in layers. There's the cognitive layer, that incessant voice that catastrophizes, that ruminates over and over the what-ifs, double quotes, that paralyzes you with analysis paralysis. There's the physical layer, the racing heartbeat, the muscle tension in your shoulders and jaw, the dizziness, the eternal fatigue because your body is in a state of perpetual emergency. And there's the emotional layer, the irritability, the feeling of absolute overwhelm, the fear of fear itself. You think about that meeting, that exam, that unanswered text message, and your sympathetic nervous system floors the accelerator with no break in sight. But here comes the most controversial and debatable truth, the one the quick-fix wellness industry doesn't want you to hear. To a large extent, you are not sick. You are intoxicated. Our modern society, with its cult of hyperproductivity, constant availability, and the pursuit of a curated perfection on social media, is the perfect breeding ground. You have been sold the narrative that being busy is synonymous with worth, that stopping is losing, and that vulnerability is a weakness. Your anxiety is not just a flaw in your wiring. It's a logical and predictable reaction to a delirious environment. It's an emotional immune system that is overreacting to psychosocial toxins. Your mind has been hijacked and has turned normal, even valuable, parts of the human experience into existential threats. Failure, uncertainty, criticism. By completely medicalizing and pathologizing anxiety, we run the risk of forgetting that it is, above all, a messenger. And if you just silence the alarm without listening to the message, the problem will remain, growing in the shadows. So, how is it overcome? It's not a war of extermination, about eliminating anxiety forever. That's a lost battle. It's a process of taming, reconnection, and integration. It's the art of taking away its power by returning it to its original function, to be a signal, not constant background noise. And this journey is made up of concrete and powerful steps. The first and most underestimated step is conscious breathing. It's not a cliche. It's pure neuroscience. When you breathe deep and slow, with an exhalation longer than your inhalation, you activate your parasympathetic nervous system, your body's natural brake. You are sending a direct biochemical signal to your brain. Danger canceled. You can relax. It's the emergency switch you've always had under your nose. The second step is the courage to name the demons. Anxiety thrives in vagueness. Take a notebook and write, "What am I exactly afraid of?" Externalize those ethereal thoughts and observe them on paper. Then, become a skeptical lawyer. When your mind screams at you, going to fail, and it will be terrible. Ask yourself, what tangible evidence do I have that this will happen? What other interpretations are there? What would my best self do in this situation? This act of cognitive defiance breaks the spell of rumination. The third step is to embody calm. Your body and mind are one. If your mind is in panic, move your body. Walk, run, jump, dance. Release the fight or flight energy that your body has stockpiled for an emergency that is only a mental fiction. Movement metabolizes stress. And likewise, practice progressive muscle relaxation, actively teaching your muscles to release the tension they have normalized. The fourth step, and perhaps the most transformative, is radical acceptance. Fighting anxiety is like fighting the waves of the sea. You will only exhaust yourself. Instead, learn to surf them. Allow the feeling of anxiety to be there, without judging it, without feeding it with more fear. Observe it with curiosity. Ah, you're here again. It's just a wave of sensations. It will pass. By removing the resistance, you remove its fuel. The final revelation, the one that can change everything, is this: you are not your anxiety. You are the observer, the conscious witness of that storm of thoughts and sensations. It's just an ancient program, a deeply ingrained neural habit running on the hyper-complex hardware of your modern life. And you, with your awareness, hold the keys to reprogramming it. This is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of your emotional mastery. If this message resonated deep within you, if you felt that someone was putting words to your silent battle, this is your place. Subscribe to this channel, because what you just heard is only the tip of the iceberg of a transformative journey. There is so much more to explore. Give this video a like if it gave you clarity and value, and share it with someone who needs to hear it today. And now, I pass the voice to you. What insight impacted you the most? Or what is your personal strategy for managing anxiety? Leave it in the comments below. Your experience is not only valid, it's powerful and can be the lighthouse that guides someone else through the night. Together, we can silence those alarms and reconnect with the stillness that has always been within you.